Bin Trin and Morgan Bell's married at first sight journey is over, and fans can't help comparing season 15's Morgan with season 14 villain, Alyssa Vellman. Morgan and Alyssa were both utterly disappointed with their MAFS journeys. Also, both carried heavy chips on their shoulders and always seemed reluctant to compromise. Morgan deserves a little credit for showing enthusiasm over her marriage to Bin at the beginning of MAFS season 15. However, once Bin broke her trust, there was no turning back. By comparison, Alyssa seemed to be done with her marriage to Chris Collette from the get-go. However, both females' constant negativity was their downfall in respective seasons. While neither woman had much interest in her new husband, both were determined to stay connected to their other castmates in order to reap the benefits of being on television. Chris proved that he was a loyal friend and a kind soul, and so did Bin, so fans found it hard to empathize with Alyssa and Morgan. Recently, Twitter user Noisy Boo weighed in, stating, "Why is Morgan still on the show? If she is not even trying to talk to her husband, she is acting like Alyssa, and we don't need this nonsense again. Remove her." WILLIAMS9M agreed, tweeting, "Morgan is another Alyssa. Never gave Bin a chance, and your anger was over your lie being exposed. Bye. Go be with yourself." Some people gave Morgan a little credit for being more open to the process. She did have a beautiful wedding day with Bin before things fell apart during the MAFS honeymoon. Elizabeth L. wrote, "Morgan is just a slightly nicer version of Alyssa from last season. Sis been looking for imaginary issues since day one. MAFS Morgan and Alyssa wanted screen time, not marriage. The most significant offense and similarity between Morgan and Alyssa was their choice to seemingly stick around just for the airtime." Reality Fun wrote, "Morgan is low-key pulling an Alyssa and staying in the experience just for airtime and the perks." Both stars' inability to self-reflect and manage emotions led fans to paint them as villains. Alyssa and Morgan tried to prove themselves again and again, but Morgan's stubbornness and Alyssa's need to show that she was a good person ended up coming off as self-righteousness to MAFS fans. Give Peace a Chance wrote, "There have been terrible wives on MAFS. But Morgan and Alyssa were the worst humans to be casted." That tweet features a gif of a man taking out the trash. Alyssa tried to improve her image in the Married at First Sight reunion episodes and after shows. While she did win over some of her peers, the MAFS audience remained squarely in Chris' corner. Morgan's fate is up in the air, however, at the moment, fans are frustrated with her treatment of Bin since he owned up to making mistakes. Maybe Alyssa and Morgan can get to know each other on the series after show and grow for the better together. After the finale, during the reunion and after show, Noifa Masak and Steve Moy failed to communicate. She complained that he was condescending, and Steve seemed rather unemotional. It also was unclear exactly what was keeping Noy and Steve from sharing a home. They blamed one another for their issues, and it seemed like neither was willing to do what it took to make things work. Married at First Sight airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime. Sources: Noisy Boo Twitter, WILLIAMS9M Twitter, Give Peace a Chance Twitter, Reality Fun Twitter, Elizabeth L Twitter.